Hey there, and welcome. I am so glad you're here to practice your English with me. Now, this isn't just another lesson, okay? Think of this as your personal workout. It's a time to really exercise your English skills, build up your confidence, and start feeling comfortable speaking and listening. We're going to take it step by step, and by the end, you'll have some awesome new tools for your English journey. So, are you ready to get started? Let's do this.
All right, let's dive right in. The most important thing to remember today is that this isn't a session for just watching. It's a session for doing. We're going to be practicing our listening and our speaking together. You know, when you're learning a language, just sitting and listening, well, it's not enough. You've got to get your mouth moving and your ears tuned in. The more you join in, the more you're going to learn. So your mission today is to speak out loud. Even if you make mistakes, who cares? And to train your ears to catch all the sounds of English. So find a nice quiet spot, take a deep breath, and get ready to jump in. You with me?
So, here's our game plan for today's workout. First, we're going to start with a nice warm-up just to get our ears and mouths ready. Then, we'll jump into a fun little listening game to test your skills. After that, it's your turn to shine. You'll get to speak up and build some sentences all on your own. And finally, we'll wrap things up with some really cool ideas for daily practice and talk about your next step. It's a full session, but don't worry, we're in this together.
Okay, let's kick things off with our warm-up. It's kind of like stretching before you go for a run, right? It's so important to warm up those language muscles. In this section, we're going to focus on listening really carefully and then repeating what you hear. This is how we train our ears to hear the unique sounds of English and get our mouths comfortable making them. It's all about building that muscle memory.
You know, I just love this because it's so true. It is absolutely 100% okay if your pronunciation isn't perfect. In fact, it's totally normal. English has some really tricky sounds that might feel brand new to you. Trust me, I know how it feels. The key is not to worry about being perfect. The goal is just practice and progress. So just relax, have some fun with it, and let's give it a try.
Okay, for this first one, I just want you to listen. That's it. I'm going to say a simple phrase. Pay attention to the sounds in the rhythm. Ready? Here it is. Open the door. Let's hear that again, but a little bit slower this time. Open the door. Good. And now, one more time at a normal speed. Open the door.
All right, now it's your turn. Come on, don't be shy. Say it right out loud. I'm going to leave a nice long pause just for you. Ready? Say, open the door. Awesome. Let's try it again. Maybe a little louder this time. Open the door.
Fantastic. Okay, one last time. Say with confidence. Open the door.
All right, now it's your turn. Come on, don't be shy. Say it right out loud. I'm going to leave a nice long pause just for you. Ready? Say, open the door.
Awesome. Let's try it again, maybe a little louder this time. Open the door. Fantastic. Okay, one last time. Say it with confidence. Open the door.
Let's try another one. And this phrase is super useful for you as a student, so it's a really good one to practice. First, just listen. Could you repeat that, please? Okay, now let's break it down and go slower. Listen closely. Could you repeat that, please? And now one more time, back to normal speed. Could you repeat that, please?
And now you give it a shot. Say it out loud. Ready? Could you repeat that, please?
Fantastic work. Let's do it again, and this time try to make it sound like a real question. Could you repeat that, please? Perfect. One last time, nice and confident. Could you repeat that, please? You're doing so well. That was an excellent warm-up. You should feel really good about that.
All right, now that we're all warmed up, let's move on to something a little different. It's time to play a game to test out those listening skills. I call it the listening game, and I have a feeling you're going to like it.
So, how do we play? It's super simple. I'm going to say a sentence, but when you look at the screen, you'll see a blank space where one word is missing. Your job is to listen really carefully and figure out what that missing word is. For example, if I say, the sky is blue, the screen might say, the sky is blank, and you'd have to guess blue. Make sense? Okay, let's get started. Here's our first sentence. Now listen to me say the whole thing. Listen for that one missing word. Ready? I want some water. Did you catch it? What was that word? I'll say it again a little slower. I want some water. And one last time at normal speed. I want some water.
The missing word was some. Did you get it? I want some water. We use some when we're talking about an amount, but not a specific amount. If you got it right, that's amazing. And if not, no problem at all. That is exactly why we're practicing. Okay, you ready for another one? Let's do it.
Okay, take a look at the next sentence. Now listen very carefully for the missing word. Here we go. There are many cars. Let's hear it one more time, a bit slower now. There are many cars. And one last time. There are many cars.
And the answer is many. There are many cars. We use many when we're talking about a big number of something. Wow, you are doing an amazing job with your listening. It's so important to hear these small but really crucial words. They can change the whole meaning of what someone is saying. Excellent work.
You've done such a great job with listening. And you know what comes next, right? It's time to speak. In this part, you're going to be the one making the sentences. It's time to speak up, use what you know, and get even more confident. Let's go.
First, let's just take a quick look at this handy little table. This shows us the different pronouns and the right form of the verb to be that goes with them. So we have I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, and they are. This is like the foundation for building so many sentences in English, and we're going to use it for our next exercise.
Okay, here we go. Let's practice. I'll give you a sentence. I am happy. Now, I want you to change the start of the sentence to she. What's the new sentence? Go ahead and say it out loud. I'll give you a second. The right answer is, she is happy. Did you get it? Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Now change it for he. Say it now. Yes, he is happy. All right, what about with we? What's the sentence? Excellent, we are happy. And last one, how about for they? You got it, they are happy. Look at that, you're building sentences. Let's try one more. The sentence is, I am from Spain. Change it to you. You are from Spain. Perfect. Now, with she. She is from Spain. Fantastic. You're really getting the hang of this.
Phew, you have worked so hard today, and you should be really proud of yourself. Now it's time for our cool down. You know, the most important part of learning a new language is just being consistent. Practicing for a little bit every single day is so much better than studying for hours just once a week. So let's talk about some fun, easy ways you can make English a part of your everyday life. Here's a really fun idea. Find your favorite song in English. It could be a pop song with simple words, or maybe a slow song that's easy to follow. First, just listen and enjoy it. Then, look up the lyrics online. It's easy. Just search the song title and the word lyrics. Read along while you listen, and then, when you feel ready, try to sing along. And hey, it doesn't matter if you're a good singer or not. This is just a fantastic way to practice listening and pronunciation and have fun doing it. Or, if you like to write, here's a neat little exercise for you. Think of 5 places in the world you'd love to go to. Then, just write one simple sentence about the weather there. For example, in London, it is often cloudy. Or maybe, in Egypt, it is very sunny. You could even look up the real weather in those places right now. It's a great way to connect your English practice with something you're interested in, like travel.
And don't forget that practice can be play. So many games on your computer or your phone have a setting to change the language to English. Simple puzzle games, word games, anything like that can be great for learning. It's just a really easy, low-pressure way to see new words and have some fun at the same time.
Okay, listen up because this tip is a real game changer. Reading out loud in English every day, even for just 15 minutes, is like taking your mouth to the gym. It actually exercises the muscles in your tongue and your lips to help you make English sounds more easily. It might feel a little weird or even tiring at first, just like a new exercise, but trust me, it's one of the best things you can do to get better at speaking.
And just like that, we're at the end of our workout. You did such an amazing job today. You listened, you repeated, you played a game, you even built your own sentences. You showed up and you did the work, and you should be so proud of yourself for that.
So, I have one last question for you. What fun English activity will you try today? Are you going to listen to a song, or maybe write about the weather? Or will you try reading a book out loud? Whatever you choose, just do something. The most important step is always the next one. Keep that great energy going. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep up the fantastic work.